Hello to all my Foxella fam. I'm Todd and welcome to Baking with Foxella Kitchen. Happy 4th of July weekend, everybody. This week we figured it'd be the perfect time to pay tribute to the Man of Steel, Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
I mean, he did stand for truth, justice, in the American way. I mean, what more could you ask for this type of weekend, right? Today I'm going to show you how to make Superman cupcakes. They're very simple red and blue cupcakes with a nice red and blue swirl icing. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. To start off our Superman cupcakes, we're going to go ahead and take 1½ cups of flour, ½ teaspoon of salt, and 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. And just whisk it together here quick. Just make sure it's kind of blended all together here. And then we'll move to the next step. Okay, next up we're going to go ahead and do 6 tablespoons of butter, a cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of regular vegetable oil. And we are going to just cream it together till it is nice and fluffy. Alright, I think that looks pretty fluffy right there. We're going to go ahead and add 2 eggs. And 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. And just mix it again here. Okay, I think that looks pretty good mixed together here. So what we're going to do next, we're going to add half of our dry ingredients. I think that looks pretty close there. We're going to mix it again until everything's nice and blended. And then we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. And then mix it again. Now we get to add the rest of our dry ingredients. And just mix it again. And then mix it until it is completely all mixed together. Okie dokie. Now let's move to the next step. Now that we've got our cupcake batter made, we're going to go ahead and separate it into 2 separate bowls. May not be pretty, but when you guys get a sight of these are awesome looking. I think that looks pretty well separated, so let's go ahead and get ready for the next step. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and color our batter. It doesn't matter, either red or blue. And if you guys have watched any of our videos here in the past, you guys know I kind of get a little overzealous with the dye here, so hopefully I can do it justice this time around. And then, once you get your dye in, just going to go ahead and fold it in. Just as gently as you can here. And then just keep working it until you get some red cake batter. And then you're going to do the same thing with the blue. And I'll mix these in and then we'll show you what they look like when we're ready. Alright my friends, now it's time to do the most fun part of this. Let's go ahead and add a scoop of our red cake batter to each of the liners here. Once you get that, you're going to go ahead and just clean off your cookie scoop here. And then do the same thing with the blue. And just keep using it up until all your cake batter is used up. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're done here. go ahead and get these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes whenever your toothpick comes out clean. While our cupcakes are cooling, let's go ahead and make our frosting for our cupcakes. We're going to go ahead and add 1 1/4 cup of butter. Make sure we get all that out of there. And just whip it really good. Alrighty, that is looking awesome sauce. So let's go ahead and add 5 cups of powdered sugar, but we're only going to add about half of our mixture here right now. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of milk and 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla, and just whip it all together. Alright, that is looking nice and creamy here, so let's go ahead and add a little bit more to our mixture here. And just keep mixing everything in here until it is nice and creamy. Look at that, that is awesome. Let's go ahead and get this scraped, and we're going to go ahead and separate it into 2 bowls. Okay, let's go ahead and get our icing taken care of. We're going to do the same thing we did with the cake batter. A little bit of red food down here. But instead of folding it in, we're just going to take a spoon, just mix it in here. Okay, go ahead and mix this in, and then go do the same thing with the other half of the icing and tint it the blue. And then we'll go ahead and get ready and raise our cupcakes. Alright, now that we've got our icing colored here, let's go ahead and, what I did was I loaded them into 2 Ziploc bags and cut off the tip here. Laid out some plastic wrap, and we're going to go ahead and just lay out a strip here. Probably not very big. Just about like that. Maybe, what, a little bit more. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with our red. And just put it side by side here. And then we're just going to roll it up into a log, making sure that you kind of twist off the one end here. And then we're going to load it into the pastry bag. Alright, let's go ahead and get our icing on our cupcakes here. Put one cupcake here. Start on the outside and just kind of work our way in. Oh, that just looks so pretty. Awesome. Go ahead and do another one here. I'm going to go ahead and get these iced and then show you what they'll look like whenever they're done. Now it's time for everybody's favorite part, the taste test. So let's go ahead and try out our cupcake here. Perfection. Might be just your own personal kryptonite. Enjoy. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you again for joining me and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, good times and good food on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. I'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.